What's up, Kings? Today we're breaking this blaster box of 22-23 MVP hockey, and this year I'm really excited about this product because most of the years MVP is a really boring carryover rookie product, but this year we exceptionally have a very interesting carryover rooks, in particular Buffalo Owen or Seattle Matty. So I'm really looking forward to pulling some of their cards. Unfortunately, Upper Deck again managed to screw up a great product by putting up Jonathan Huberdeau in his old team uniform, where he was living in southern forests of Florida, while nowadays he's putting Alberta on fire. Exclusive to these blasters are gold scripts. In past years they were number 200, but I think in 2015-16 season Upper Deck changed them to unnumbered. That's of course disappointing, and also unfortunately they're not guaranteed, so a chance of pulling a gold script parallel is 1 in 18 packs, but there are only 15 packs in this blaster box. Overall, I find it a little bit weird that they put a Huberdeau on MVP this season, because while he finished second in points, it's not a player which ever had a strong following us. But for me personally, Huberdeau is a very memorable player, because the only shield I have ever pulled in my life is this 13-14 Panini Prime rookie shield of Huberdeau's. But let's check what's inside. The base card design is a very traditional base card design, and we immediately start with a gold script parallel. So I'm really lucky to hit one, because they're not guaranteed. Upper blaster of Drake Batherson. Not the worst player. I'm actually expecting a lot from Senators this season. Like they really should take a step forward, I think, and might even make the playoffs. And Ice Battles parallels. So these are interesting parallels introduced last season, where at the back you have the stats of the player, which Upper Deck come up in some way. Actually, this parallel reminds me a lot of pack attacks by Tops. I think it was in 13-14 season. So the only thing I would prefer about this Ice Battle parallels, if there would be less stats and they would actually be on the front of the card, so it would be more, well, would be easier to actually play with them like you play with the pack attacks. Vladislav Kalachonok, I think. These are short printed rooks. I think he's one of very few Belarusian players in the league. Chris Kreider, Josh Norris, expecting a lot from him this season, and Jared McCann also. Yeah, like a small question I have to Upper Deck, like, so speed 90, strength 85, skill 85, awareness 86, but overall 83. So how do you do your maths so that the overall is lower than any of the components? Yeah, I know you probably have like a random number generator down there somewhere, but still, like Dutcher Demko, and encounters on ice. This is, I think, a new shiny parallel. It looks like a little bit square, like how these two players are clearly cut from different photos and put together. It's a good idea to do this type of kind of players who face each other often, but I would prefer if it would actually be an action photo, like say like Siemens and McAvoy, say fighting or so. But yeah, a pretty interesting looking parallels with this disco effect. Definitely something new. The consistency of inserts in MVP is actually not very good. Last year there were interesting mascot inserts, and here we get this pinpoints insert. Also a pretty cool looking finish. Yeah, definitely a great looking card to get. And Mika should have high stats. Yeah, he does, but again, overall is lower than any of the skills. So how, Upper Deck? Just explain me how. Yeah, overall I like this blue theme of the product this year. Like, this orange is a little bit weird for ice battles. Wow, and we put like Seattle Matty. Yeah, really. This is along of Buffalo Owen, this one of two rooks I would like to pull from this product. So I'm really glad to pull him. Yeah, good. Very interesting card. Yeah, so I actually got this blaster for $12 from Card Giants. I actually seldom order from Card Giants because their shipping is like really expensive. I think you can get a 12-piece chicken from KFC for the price of their chicken, but now they have this promotion where they have like 40% off hockey cards. So I got like a lot of actually the MVP, and that's silver script parallel of Charlie McAvoy. Definitely Norris contender, and perhaps one of the best overall defensemen in the league, like strong both at his own end and then also like offensively, definitely a danger. Yeah, so I got also a gravity feed and then some fat packs, or Claude Julien packs, like I call them, to break in order to cover shipping and domains of Luffy. Looks I like this disco background, but the problem is that like the player looks so clearly photoshopped. Like here, it's yeah. This like takes off a little bit from the design in my opinion. So we will be breaking a lot of MVP on the channel in the coming days, and I think this is like a pinpoints gold because the previous pinpoints I pulled was like silver, yeah, or maybe just different teams have like different colors of pinpoints, but yeah, definitely Austin Matthews is not the worst player to pull an insert at all. So yeah, Robin Leonard, I think he will be out for the whole 22-23 season. Yeah, but overall it's I really enjoyed this break, and we pull Buffalo Owen ice battles parallels. So yeah, pretty. I would prefer like his regular rookie, although these MVP rookies are not valuable, but still. And Ovechkin must also be a high. That's also a high series short print. Yeah, overall I really enjoyed this break, and really looking forward to breaking more OPG this year. And I think this is a 20-year anniversary gold script parallel, maybe just regular. I'm not sure if they're making this gold script parallels of 20-year anniversaries, but yeah, Chris Letang has really been the face of Pittsburgh. So a very nice and interesting card to pull. And we finish with Cale Makar. I wonder if he's a high series. Probably not. He's not such. Yeah, he's not a high series. Not a superstar enough, despite winning the Norris last year. Overall, it was a great blaster with this Drake Batherson gold script parallel than two hottest rooks. Unfortunately, Owen Power is an ice battle parallel, and also this gold pinpoints parallel of Matthews, a sharp looking card, regular pinpoints of Brad Marchand. Like I really hate like Marchand. He's a very dirty player. And then domains of Laffy and 20-year anniversary insert of Letang, and encounters and nice of Siemens and McAvoy.